I'm Bailey Green.
And I'm Kyra Galvan. As you know, this week is homecoming. So tonight's game will be at 7 o'clock in the Tiger Stadium.
The Snyder ISD greenhouse, Evergreen, is now open for fall plants. They are open until 5 p.m. on weekdays, so make sure to check them out.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes is hosting See You at the Pole on September 22nd in front of the school. Illuminate will be held at Colonial Hill later that evening.
We here at SHS Today want to make a public service announcement. Please make sure you are keeping the school clean and to pick up any trash, even if it's not yours. Make sure to follow the school expectations to keep SHS clean. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to SHS Today. We are so excited to be airing the show again. We began the show last year and have finally found our permanent home here in the Student Center. This is our new set and you'll see more of it later in the broadcast. You'll also notice some new faces,
such as myself and Jaden, who you'll meet later on. But first, the Snyder Drama Department has begun their fall production of Rodgers and Hammerstein's classic South Pacific. Performances will be running between October 21st through the 25th.
The district is constantly releasing information regarding COVID-19 policies. You can find this information on the Snyder ISD Facebook page. In the meantime, the district strongly recommends wearing masks and getting vaccinated.
UIL academic coaches are looking for students to join. Here is a list of coaches and the UIL academic coordinator. Mr. Reed, he or any of these teachers can help you get started today.
Ms. Beaver will be sending out an email soon over the PSAT for sophomores and juniors. Testing will take place on the 13th of October and only 30 spots are available. Juniors will be given priority. And now to Jaden with sports.
Thank you, Bailey. On Tuesday, the volleyball team played a duel against Idalou, winning the first set, then lost the next three, and Greenwood swept Snyder, winning the first 3 sets. And a soccer shout-out from Coach Moreno to the off-season girls for putting in hard work. And on to football. The Tigers took the 29-8 win over Slayton Tigers. And last week, against the Levelland Lobos, in the first quarter, number 32, Bryce Ford, makes a touchdown, taking the Tigers to 7-0. Number 1, Tim Henderson, makes a touchdown, bringing the Tigers to 14-0. In the second quarter, number 4, Stewart, makes a touchdown, taking the total to 21-0. The Lobos make a touchdown, and then Ford makes another touchdown, with the Tigers still in the lead, 28-7. Then Oliveras makes a 47-yard field goal, bringing the halftime score 31-7. In the third quarter, number 20, George Martinez, makes a touchdown. The number 4, Stewart, makes another, bringing the final score of the night 45-7. The Tigers are now undefeated and 2-0, starting out the season strong. Here's what Coach Wood had to say after the game.
I'm so excited. I'm so proud of them. They're so deserving, and sometimes the cookie crumbles the wrong way, but it's really nice to see it finally, go the way that it should, in the rewarding way, because their hard work's finally paying off. And so I wouldn't say that I was surprised, but it was definitely encouraging, and I was definitely really, really proud of their performance to start. In the past, we've been behind and fighting and clawing for everything, trying to get back into things, and that's been kind of been the situation most of the time since I've been here. It was an opportunity for them to show their maturity, and they really stepped up to the plate. Some of those people who aren't necessarily starters, they work just as hard and come to just as much practice and stuff too. So it's those types of situations where they deserve some playing time, and so it was a great night for everybody. The big difference is culture and team chemistry. We have so many selfless kids. Our mantra this year is we over me. And man, I think our kids they lead by example, and they show that mantra each and every single day. They're such a team. They're so close, and it's been a process to get here. The off season was really hard. It was a really, 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 really tough grind. But we thought, that their performance against Plainview last week was a pretty good performance, and we knew that this game was going to be a really, really tough battle. And I thought we could win it, but I thought it was going to be a cat fight. I really did. We got them down on the ground and we never let them up again. We've been a lot more on don't get too low on the lows in the past, and now it's time that we continue to not get too high on the highs. You put those work boots on, you go back to work, but the credit goes to the man in the arena.
We also would like to announce our first player of the week, Bryce Ford, and make sure to tune in to next week's episode for stats on tonight's game.
Thank you, Jaden. Did you know it's National TV Dinner Day?
So make sure to heat up your kid cuisine before the game tonight.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to SHS Today. I'm here with School Resource Officer Bailey Latham and her therapy canine, Lexi. Welcome.
Thank you. Hey.
So, can you describe to the viewers what an SRO is here for?
So, school resource officers are here on campus, first and foremost for school safety and security. And then on top of that, we're just here to kind of be a liaison with the police department and just help students out to try to have a better school year.
So, how did you get started as an officer and now a resource officer?
I got started, I went to school at South Plains College in Levelland, went through, got my associate's degree in law enforcement, then went through the police academy, got on with City of Snyder. I've worked here for almost 8 years now. And then during my rotations, an assignment came open for schools, so then I applied and fell in love with it, so I'm here.
Yes. So, now let's talk about Lexi. How did you meet her?
So Lexi, the program got started officially with us just doing research. But as far as Lexi, whenever we finally got approved, Second Chance Dog Rescue actually contacted us about Lexi. She was actually in the animal shelter here locally. So she didn't have a home. We ended up getting her out, and she was a perfect fit. So that's how we ended up with her.
She's so awesome. So, what kind of training did she have to go through to become a therapy canine? And what does a therapy canine do?
So Lexi, we ended up going through training with a trainer out of Lubbock. She would come in, we would work together, and then I would have to train Lexi on my own. Typically, your therapy canines will take about 1.5 to 2 years to complete their training. With Lexi, she was done within less than 8 months. So with Lexi, she was super eager to learn, very calm, perfect for the job. And then on top of that, with Lexi, just what her job is in general is first and foremost to help our crime victims whenever they've gone through trauma. She also helps with anyone in crisis, mental health crisis. She actually de-escalates them, and she's also trained in deep pressure therapy, which whenever she's leaned up against you and pushing her weight, it refocuses the person that's having that trauma or going through those times. So that's what her job is.
Well, thank you so much, Officer Latham.
Of course, thank you.
We appreciate you coming on the show and hope to see you again sometime. Thank you for tuning in on this week's edition of Talk Time.
Thank you, Kyra. The Snyder 4-H is hosting a competition that started this past Tuesday. It's called Safe to Save. You can download the app and use the code SNYDER to enter. The competition will run through October 8th, and you can join it anytime. The first place winner will get a $200 gift card, second place $100, and third place $50. There will also be 2 random $50 gift card drawings.
Coach Williams wants to establish a photography class here at SHS for students. There are sign-up sheets located in her classroom, as well as the Tiger's Den, the Cube, and Miss Tyner's classroom. Please pick up a sheet today and have it turned in by the end of the month. For more information, you could talk to Coach Williams in the S building.
Thank you for joining us here today on SHS Today. I'm Bailey Green.
I'm Kyra Galvan.
And I'm Jaden West. Don't forget to go to the game tonight.
We'll see you next week.